Hi there! Thank you so much for joining me today. This is Julie DiMatteo from thepaperpixie.com, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the US. And in this video tutorial, I'm going to show you this really cute cube box with an inset lid that you lift off to reveal the treat that's inside. Now this box measures 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. The inset lid is a little bit smaller than that, but you can fit a Ferrero Rocher, a Lindor Truffle, one of those Raffaellos. You could probably put a tea light or something along those lines. I just love how this box turned out, so let me show you how easy it is to make. We're going to start with a piece of Melon Mambo that measures 3 inches by 6 3/8 inches. And I'm going to score this along the 6 3/8 inch side at 1.5, 3, 4.5, and 6. And we're going to rotate it to the short side and score it at 1.5. Then I have a piece of the Everything is Rosy Designer Series paper. It's beautiful with that rose foil element. And this piece measures 4 3/8 by 4 3/8. And we're going to score this piece on all 4 sides at 1.5 inches. Okay, we're going to start with the Melon Mambo piece, and I'm going to fold and burnish on all the score lines. And with the 3/8 of an inch section along the right side, I'm going to come in and notch this upper section. We're just going to notch both sides. And then I'm going to remove this panel completely. Then we're going to cut up each of these vertical score lines, stopping at the horizontal score line. And then on the first section and the third section from the right, we're going to cut off just half of it. I'm just going to eyeball it, but we're just removing some of the bulk of the base of the box. And then on those 2 pieces, we're just going to notch them in. And then on this far left piece, I'm just going to cut off about 1/8 of an inch sliver off the bottom, just so it doesn't get in our way. So it looks like this. Now we're going to do our little heart cutouts. I'm going to bring in the big shot, and we're going to use the support ribbon framelits and this small tiny heart. Then we're just going to center this heart in each of the 4 panels and run that through the big shot. Okay, now that piece is done. I'm going to flip it over and fold on the second score line from the left. And I'm going to take liquid glue and put that on that little 3/8 of an inch tab. Then we can fold that on the first score line from the right, and it should line right up. So now this is our seam, so this is the back panel of the box. I'm going to fold in those 2 short side panels that we trimmed. And I'm actually going to apply a little bit of liquid glue to them so that they don't get in our way. And then I'm going to put glue on the front panel here. And we're just going to fold everything into place. The back panel first, and then the front panel, and square up the bottom. Then I'm going to flip it over, and with my glue bottle closed, I'm just going to press from the inside everything into place. So there's the adorable box base. Now I'm going to bring in the Everything is Rosy Designer Series paper piece, and first we're going to fold and burnish on all the score lines. I'm going to show you the template here. We're going to kind of cut this in a pinwheel pattern. So I'm going to cut up the vertical score line on the right, stopping at that first horizontal score line. I'm going to rotate it 1/4 of a turn and just continue all the way around the square. Then we're going to notch in each of these little tabs we've created. And then at the end of each of these tabs, I'm just going to cut off about 1/8 of an inch sliver so that paper doesn't get in our way. Now we made this lid slightly smaller to fit inside the box base, so I'm just trimming off that about 1/8 of an inch extra on the tabs. Now that piece looks like our template. Now before we glue this box together, I'm going to bring in, I've got 1/8 of an inch circle punch here. I'm going to fold one of these tabs out of the way so that I can get to the center section. And then I'm just going to come in and center as best I can that 1/8 of an inch punch in that panel. And that's what we'll feed our ribbon through. Now I found it's easier to put the ribbon pull in this before we close the box. So I'm just gonna take, I don't know, about a 7 to 8 inch length of ribbon. And this is from the Everything is Rosy product medley. I'm gonna come in and tie a knot at the end, and then you can kind of adjust the size of your ribbon pull. It's always easier to have a little bit more ribbon to play with. All right, that looks pretty good. I'm just gonna trim off the extra ends here. And then we'll feed that through the back side of our lid. So that's ready to go there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead with liquid glue and glue all these tabs in place. So what we're going to do is line up this score line with this cut edge to form the corner of the box lid. And we'll just repeat that on all 4 corners. There is our cute little box lid. Grab our Ferrero Rocher. I find it's easier to put it into the lid first because of the little paper that encases it. And then we'll put that in the box base. Oh, so cute. Let's do a little bit of stamping. I'm using the stamp set Everything is Rosy and the sentiment Thank You. We're gonna stamp that on Whisper White in Melon Mambo. And then I'm gonna come in with the classic label punch, and I'll put my sentiment a little bit off to the right, but I wanna leave some room on the right end to create our little banner end. So I've lined it up like that. Then we're gonna come back in with our little sentiment piece, and I'm gonna cut off a little diamond shape from the end. I think you can see that there. And that gives us our little banner end. How cute is that? Then I'm gonna come in with the 1/8 of an inch circle punch again, and I'm just gonna punch a little hole at the end of our sentiment. Then we'll feed the ribbon through. And voila, there's our adorable little cube treat box with an inset lid. I love how this turned out. This would be so cute all on display on a table at a baby shower, a wedding shower, great little party favor. So many different fun chocolates and treats that you can fit inside. And I just love how it turned out. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my next video. If you're interested in purchasing any of the Stampin' Up! Products I used today, they'll be linked in the description. And I'll also include a link to my detailed blog post with all project measurements, details, and a picture of the templates. I'd love to have you come visit me at thepaperpixie.com, where I post projects every weekday to inspire you. I have options to subscribe to both my monthly newsletter as well as my daily blog updates, and I'd love to welcome you as a new subscriber. You can shop with me anytime at thepaperpixie.com/shop, and if you're interested in a discount on your Stampin' Up! Purchases, the starter kit is the ultimate bundle, and I'd love to welcome you to my team of Paper Pixies. You can purchase the starter kit at thepaperpixie.com/join. If you don't already have a demonstrator and you'd like a complimentary copy of one of our catalogs, you can submit a catalog request at thepaperpixie.com/catalogs. If you give this project a try, I'd love to see what you made, so feel free to share it on social media with the hashtag #PaperPixie, and I'll be sure to check it out. Thanks again for watching. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Take care. Bye.